Every now and again, I'll get a comment like this after I do a video about something like lip twitches. And a lot of the time I ignore them, but I wanted to answer this one. Because when I replied to this comment and said that they always hurt, the person replied with, if you know how to use them correctly, they don't hurt. And that statement in itself is one of the biggest cop-outs that I hear so repeatedly in the horse world. And I think it comes from trainers telling their students these types of things, and then their students go and parrot it to everyone else. And saying it doesn't hurt if you use it properly is a way of patting yourself on the back, insisting that you use something so properly that despite the fact that the mechanics and use of it are completely related to causing pain in the horse for a certain response, that somehow your brilliant use of it makes it painless to the horse. And this takes away guilt, any accountability, and awareness of how the object that we're talking about actually works. Most commonly, I see this type of defense used on really harsh bits, other types of harsh training gadgets, or stuff like twitches or lip chains. But here's the thing. Horses' lips are the equivalent to their hands. It is how they interact and investigate the world. There's a lot of sensory nerves there, and there's a reason why they have things like whiskers there. They have a blind spot directly in front of their nose, so using their nose to explore things that they can't see and using their whiskers is a huge part of their sensation. Twitches get wrapped tightly around the nose, and the horse is subdued by them because of the pain it causes. The pain in itself is what releases the endorphins. Twitches and lip chains work because of the pain that they cause. And if we look at this logically, why would this be painless? Why? You're wrapping their lip extremely tightly with a restraint that's either a rope or a chain. Or even the humane twitches like this are like putting a crab cracker around their lip and squeezing really tight. I have used twitches in the past to clip my horses when I didn't know how to train properly. And I would use them again in the event of a vet procedure where I had to. But that is the only case in which I would use them now, is in a vet procedure where the twitch was my only option. But they cause pain. In a vet procedure, you're doing it to get them necessary care. In every other circumstance that is not related to giving them necessary care, it's lazy. You can teach them how to stand for clipping. You can teach them how to handle things they're afraid of better. But in an emergency situation, you might need to do this. The fact of the matter is, whether you want to believe this or not, it causes your horse pain. And your choice not to believe it is harming your horse because you're being unaware of something that is deliberately causing them pain when you could be aware of it and be a little bit more considerate, even if you still use the same thing. So whoever taught you this lied to you. And I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but you've been lied to.